Yeah, abusuya mesra se oba ya no. Bo modern na share na like se na be adwumadie no. Ebetimi akọ nanim. Na me siso biem se mesre bebre unya join ya no. Bo modern na share na like adwumadie se na be ya ebetimi akọ eye nanim. Yen shase Abusuya, I came across this video on social media. Anopeya menam social media me hu video we. Captain Smart show so. Omo atoni din is it the People's Assembly as a bibisa. Aha na omo akoshia. Oshia eye emrantie. Na one omo eye discussion. Na bako na one eye Dr. Paa Kwasi Nduom aye ejuma pen GN Bank. Na or share the experience about the collapse of the bank and what is going through and what have you. Tiabusia, yeni ka yentie no.
Ati mi di de Philip ahine ba sapia. Okay. Me free you amasi Kumasi. Na captain wo atade e hye me a me ex-staff of GN savings. How na me ye adwuma. Na MC nyina enim say due to certain things no, we revoke your license. Revoke your license na you can say deposit taking institution act no, that's a 930 over you can say section 17 8 year or katre say revoke license they should give you to a receivership and the man receiver no see your friend no the man PWC Eric Nipa. Okay. Any the man no na yedi adene man so mo bae so no me ka se no rep ba na friend no Azuma and Azuma ba na Azuma say he say now no we are under the receivership and you know your welfare bibia no your staff your kra ba na free say bi on ba restructure adwuma no kra me anya bia ye GN savings we were about I think 3,000 workers 3,000. I can give you all the names of the branches. I have the data here. I have everything. Yawo Bunkrugu, yawo Pusiga, yawo Garu, yawo Widana.
Abusiafo montie ni yo. Montie ni na monshare. Mesre oba so abomode na share. Na like and keep your comments coming. Mesre montie ni ye. All right. Yento aso.
Every yawo kona biya ba. Paa Kwasi Nduom GN Bank. 3,000 workers. If you mobile bank and scroll, I manage you 1,650.
Now we manage you.
Yeah, you manage you. Micro enterprise department. Now my boss Nico Fiasa Mosian. I don't know if you know him.
Wow.
But I say, you doso. And they say a jumano a call from. Thinking say Abi on be baby my yeah, yet yes, yet if you bear 3 years me. Captain, me too. Ya pam me back 2 you can say 2 months in what if ye. Me car me the toy na me see me the year juma a tata track ashi. I may say your PF a war Eric Nipa ho. Your PF waka ho.
PF near day.
PF near on say you can say snit we say no see your tier 1 and your tier 2. On say tier 1 there was snit. And a tier 2 no so your trustee. And tier 3 no so the same thing. That one also is with the trustee. But trustee no omobeji adwuma no trustee no na ono na account no GN savings enti wo mu take you know I was from the trustee ni sika ma no no di tua eka but what you say eno ye PF no eno na mfa say wo gya adwuma na wo kwa e wo say ye de ma na wo di ko fie na tier 2 ni de eno de wo ko pension eno tier 1 ni na wo ko pension na ye de ye de amount enti tier 3 ni ye wo gya adwuma no kwa na kwa at least you can port it to another trustee kura no be wo nya adwuma be wo koto so up to now omo fa sika man omo fa man Eric Nipa fa man minim so can offerata de ama you can say Addison and Addison so fa ma ofuriato se de ben yenim enti say no PF no aka ho ama ya kan captain minute way seriously captain ebu am timi ko construction ko ebu akwa menya binye me ko construction e ba say ya makoba na just say di one man tansan na metima ko bi because enya madwuma enti ma ho de ntimi memra na misisi abubu me ntimi nya hwe captain before man and God me madwana jame ma o madwana jame ba oh captain I'm telling you the fact Captain, Auntie, American United, Nanado. Oh, we are mobo. No fear sicaro, a more for yata. No for yata, so for matters, not a sense of fama. You can say, I keep a noon shaker. Are they yet to fear? Yeah, are they? Because of my bed, you are my Captain Minute me cash. Come in the edge, my kind of ground, and your tata track, and I'm more becoming me do me because mint me cacagas, yes, sir. Scamming and not the toy. Matty, and not the toy. Had they not my mini problem. Instead of you guys to also to create conducive atmosphere between mama boys, yet me create mama honor. And you see what? And they say, yeah, bread. So 7 minutes way, will be my car, madam for me. Who want to see a staff way? Well, when you me from James, senior. Only a many ho, Mano, 20 Ghana penafon. Miss Smith, I'm telling you this. Me to me background say me money di have you can say Dana can be say be mubo 101 no they say me bano what you can say cocoa with that break and near half plus 1 what and I say me can and you my staff for no ya bro di e kakra na oda horo mo fa ya me yanka sa mo cheska yanka sa mo pagma mo fa mayen na fe di me kaka obi am say yes no Dr. Indum adi abone no odi aye Mama papa yi adwuma no mo fa ma ne back mo kwa court no mo kwa ene mo ba papa yi wo dwi ni pa ho ene obi adwuma ma yesi enye se ni ba etifie no mitima ka se papa no ni sister company se ho nyina no sa sister company kwa tech ena ya kan say your property ena ya kan say rara rice na papa no adwuma ho nyina ni nyina ego because when we account no GN Bank and they think say sister company, so they've seized those monies instead of you to give the money to the man. So the bit may be a one for program some of us here indum sabe yani any mobonti no be a man and you no titio there be a committee rocker or say you guys you should pray for me Mama pay ma me na sebe ya adwuma betimi akoso because muntina ma be a man because what one e kwam ne no there is no say indum be pay school fees. But me but if you 2 months. Misika akra mo no mfu ya de ma mo bezi ya de baye. Ade na indu maye. Indu me de anu aye. Mfa ni juma ma no no mi adwuma ma yenya bi je. Yenya bi ye tifie, yenya adwuma. Yenya papa nyuma nyina gu. Ni nyina so ni pa na na ye. Indu I have statistics here. I have my own research here. Indu nyuma na gu nya. We were about 6,000. It is not easy. And to mfa papa ni nyuma ma no. Omufa kwa nyuma manu court na asem wo court captain omuni asem no minim di asem na kwa kwesie asem no court me ayi adai indum di anu aye mu di awo so aye bibi kra na mfo nanado yes me kaje nana me ka me fra nana santeri any chief imam any you can say President Kofo any you can say empanifo maimu yes no omun kan bi mi nado why Nana do minister Nana do omu godman oni mo hohe there be asema me kan no me yeso so oni mo hohe because atem kom godman kwa no oni ha Nana do di mo hohe wo yo batampa Nana yesra o hu yamobo hu gien bangest gien by staff hu mobo ne fa indu badwuma ma no ye ntimi nya binya yesra no bi na ya bre
amen call Reverend Ho obo
hey kwasiato Nanado nim hoshe Nanado ye batamfa because time wana yegu eye GN Bank no Nanado mpuna oni Ghana ha eti Nanado onim hoshe oyo batampa okwasiato oti Jubilee House ko Nanado nche o Jubilee House ko ka unsabo nchira no kwasia mpani ko Nanado ye batampa obia di Ghana ha se eba Nanado dia oye obatampa GN Bank Unibank and the other banks are a good Ghana no Nanado nim hoshe Nanado nka ho Nanado ye batampa da bia asemo mekano no kwanenche wa Jubilee House kwa ka won kwasi asem koso nkwasi eso ne kire no mu jimye mo de ti Ghana na enie sabu jimye ene mo tribalism ene mo nkwasi asem na abribia ye ka ho asem na enie o Nanado ye batampa jimi sadie we mahama mreso ne si ya Mahama mreso ena ka yeku banksa Mahama mreso ena ka banksi ku ya anka juma ka mudi di Mahama no akaje bini oze o shasi ana osu no people were beginning to build sympathy for him but ekwa wiye no ena o show ni true colors Homa Ghana for any etie for nyina hu say wo kwasia wajimi ataba ye say me kwasia penny kwasia. You see, this is the problem I have with some of you accounts or some of you Asante people. Mo mpeno kre. Mo ye so hypocritical. Mo double party more than good life. Mo double party more than enkaiko. Mo double party more than enkabom. Mo double party more than development. Mo double party more than eduma ubenya ye any aduane ubenya di any moma mo betimi ahwe mo. You love your party more than yourself. Tracer is some tribalism. Any jimie any nkwasi asemunti. Oh kan asem kama. Kwa wiye no. Na wama Ghana fo nyina hu se ampa oye pure asantini. Wama Ghana fo nyina hu se ampa oye pure akani akan moja no runs through in veins. Jimmy. Nana de batampa or to Jubilee House. So why don't you go to Nana Addo and go and cry your stupid cry on the man? Why don't you go to Nana Addo and go and tell him your issues or your batampa or your listening president? Why don't you go to the Jubilee House and go and tell Nana Addo your rubbish? Why don't you go to Jubilee House and go and tell him your nonsense? Obana will say onum kokone Coco raw without brodo no unya hoshe. Afena ekom be deal ba. Afena ekom be deal busiafo. Afena ekom be deal. You guys will die of hunger. You guys will die of starvation because what Jimmy. Munya hu NPP. Majin efri hono. Majin nye jume biem. Nana Addo is the president of the land. Everything that happens within the country revolves around the presidency. Eti nemreso na sa JN Bank, Unibank, any other banks egua. Yem blame wine, yem blame Mahama. Mo sorry I must say I enum guasia fata kaniba I enum guasia vote ni ne fata no. Enum guasia tani ne fata no. Enum guasia de enfata kaniba e fata vote ni e fata aibeni e fata tani e fata ntafo omo na enum guasia fata omo. Eti Mahama mreso ankambeka. Mahama Mreso and a GN banks and the other big banks in Ghana egu yanka. You are something people and I say you accounts in Ghana. And kajuma kabudi bedi Mahama no enyagro. Now so eba se eye Akufo Addo de ho mini pepe se Nana Addo de ho nim ho hwe time wana bank ni gu no Nana Addo po na oni Ghana ha mini pa Nana Addo Paa Kwasi Nduom e de no ayam Nana yesre o mo fa ni sika ma no mo fa ni bank ma no Nana Addo onim ho hwe e de me de da bia sa asem we meka Nana Addo onim ho hwe oya batampa Jimmy oya batampa. And I make us say, "Oti Jubilee House, mon come about and pananim, and come on Kwasi assembly more Jimmy Samnitano, more mua, Jimmy Dodo. We are Kwasi 4P, and until mine is no. We are Kwasi 4P into the Ghana, young one, no. We are Kwasi 4P into a memo body, Mutima, with Jimmy Mohono. I would defend Kwasi 4 penny 4 way. More Kwasi, more Jimmy Rough. A CF4. Let me tell you something. Most of you might not know the history behind the collapse of the GN Bank. Emra Akufo Addo obedi omapanino. Or you're not just say they were going to do a cleanup exercise in the banking sector. And again also no, there were categories of banking. Your savings and loans for your susu collectors, credit unions for and your banks and so. And before you can become a bank in Ghana no. There was a certain amount of liquidity. You can say liquidity, cash in, cash out. There was a certain amount of liquidity, a certain amount of cash that you must have before, or you must have as operating capital before you will be given the license to operate as a bank. So with this capital now, you either fall into the category of savings and loans or other sectors or other categories. It's Nana Addo. Any baumia buy, Nana Addo, any NPP buy, and what Jane said. They were going to streamline the banking system because certain people were operating as banks without having the required capital to operate as a bank. So what they did was say, Paa Kwasi Nduom, GN Bank, Unibank, any other some few banks, if you are not a home. Omo ka kire omo say capital now omo di operating no enya enough. Enti no omo end downgrading from being banks to being savings and loans. And a Paa Kwasi Nduom ka say there be. I mean, Mahama Mreso, now your capital Jumeni. Nobody has had problem with it. We have the money and we have the capital to operate. And you go forward buying omo ye send yes hadia. Capital now we here as a bank and as we here as a corporate body to operate as a bank, you know, omo 200%. Muntie ni yo. Omo tumuno, omo 30%. Omu antum 20%, omu antum 10%, omu tumu 100%. Ena Paa Kwasi Nduom ka say there be you guys are being unfair because se wa bampuna se tumu krampua 100% there ano shedodo. We were expecting you guys to at least maybe increase 10%, 15% or 20%. 100% there ano she. Omo ye eko forward by NTA and a Paa Kwasi Nduom ni Gent Bank omo ye omo address any asade a baby a ombenya sika e di abet top up send ye be ya omo end downgrade to savings and loan now omo betimi operating as bank in omo ye so they brought the money omo de sika no ba ye na eko forward by hu say omo akonya sika na aba no esan say eya abro ni baye esan say eya witch hunting ti esan say they had already made their mind to target Paa Kwasi Nduom and a certain group of persons in Ghana. Do you know what they did? They told them say they have again increased another 100%. Eti ahono Paa Kwasi Nduom say no sika no ano ya yeshi. And Omoka said yes, they have no other option than to go and operate a savings and loans company. And the Omo downgrade here no afraid here abani can say license Omo here to even operate a savings and loans no grandpa no. And that dia Omo this license because they don't even qualify to operate in the first place. Because they don't even have what it takes to operate in the country in the first place. And you know, they had no other option than to collapse. Because downgrading to savings and loan. After okay, see, you need sika na you bet me, yeah, they are operating as bank. And they say no, yeah, downgrading you to savings and loans. Savings and loans no so my license and my fanya juma catch say license no pony young qualify. Now so Mahama Mreso na omo qualify. Atamos Mreso na o qualify. Amemo bi ababecha mu kona omo qualify. Ekumfado Mreso nko ade. They told them say they weren't even qualified to operate in the country in the first place. So they had to deliberately collapse the bank. Nani baby secret a ewo ho ne say Embra na Akufo-Addo ne baumia eba no na omu nim pefe say Ghana man no enya dia ombetimi agave na omu nim say Ghana man no enya dia ombetimi asiesie enti no omu hu say Ghana hanso ye ka pani bia oye menka ne say oye a befitting third force a ye Paa Kwasi Nduom because papa no ye hwe enuma wa ye enuma wa create any the contribution to the progress of this country. Papa no ko say Ghana for nyina ye boy ensem ma no enti Akufo-Addo bo hu say omo anhwe ya in 2020 omo failure Paa Kwasi Nduom will come and wrestle power with them. Na say Paa Kwasi Nduom ba any ombe pre Ghana akonwa wa anhwe ya Ghana for beto abana ma Paa Kwasi Nduom enti opia na Akufo-Addo aban hu ne say they had to begin to go after those people. Now, what they had to do was to break the financial backbone of Paa Kwasi Nduom because without finances, you can never campaign. Without finances, you can never run a successful political party. Afemoti asieba. Enti, yes, our party na, and I said, sorry, GN Bank na, Akufo-Addo any not by good no. It was a deliberate decision. And they made their mind say they were going to collapse the GN Bank and other banks because of their own selfish interest, because of their own witch hunting, not because they wanted to streamline the banking system, not because they wanted to bring sanity into the banking system, because they wanted to get away with their own greed, with their own selfishness, and with their own stomachs. Say a good GN Bank. Now say 3,000 over 3,000 people have become jobless. Na so nya akwanya ebetena TV so say kan wadwen ema Ghana fo nyina enti ohawa wafemu kan wadwen ema Ghana fo nyina enhu ohawa wonamu se na be ya eja ebia ubetimi anya sympathy bi ama Ghana fo binom aba beboa wo a. Don't come and sit on TV and come and defend Akufo Addo say GN Bank na egu yen Akufo Addo nim hwehwe. He was the president. It was under his watch. JN Bank, Unibanks, and other banks collapsed in Ghana. It was under Akufo Addo. It was under his watch. Internet say I'm blaming Akufo Addo. I am blaming why? Mahama meboa. Mahama de onya kani etono de enguase fatano. Meboa. Atamel se de on de na efatano meboa. Yem blame why yem blame Mahama. Say Mahama the free stream. Mahama a tenancy enguase fataka kaniba. Mahama de efatano. Eti Mahama mreso anke beka Mahama mreso anke be di natem eba Akufo Addo mreso de e mayanka Akufo Addo GN Bank na egunu onim ho hwe sa mre no pono na oni Ghana. You see sa problem way na eya mene asantefo ewo mini anoma asantefo mini anoma kanfo mom pe no kre mom ka no kre Mutimu osum, mutimu odin. Ghana minor no Asantes and the accounts are contributing 70%. Mutiemu because ye can group of people are all mere too tribal in Ghana. You can never rule out the Asantes. You can never rule out the accounts and their contributions towards tribalism. Muye too tribal. And I'm sorry, Ahomache. Eto Santini, Bantamafo, Asokafo. Esuu yebuafo atonsufo hwanhwanfo mokoto santene edo to abama Akufo Addo think he say Akufo Addo ba na ho ba no obe change Ghana na say make enkrabo no obe ma eye Kumasi abaye krabehwe. Akufo Addo has been in power for 6 good years now. E de be mpuntuo no de ba Kumasi fo. I can boldly tell you say Mahama mpo esiesie Kumasi my more than Akufo Addo. I can boldly say it. Because at least enyuma Mahama yo Kumasi ye nyina ye hu bi. Those days kejetia na airtime kejetia na it wasn't something that anybody could be proud of. Shejuma Mahama be no kejetia. Now so esa tribalism muti mo penasem e dinatem and na de ye ka GN Bank empo hu asem a you are still defending Akufo Addo because we are too tribal. And I'm a make no sa banks way Mahama mreso pa na kegu ya me say anka djuma asantefo ene akanfo edibe di Mahama no me senka enye djuma ketua ko be di na tem asopa no ama Mahama kra wan hwe ya me say wan hwe ya by force resignation obefra ko na no so dia ka be di na tem nya agro Akufo Addo de enu nti na Mahama gina Kumasi ka kire mo say akokọ sakra kroma enye ne fe Akoko or such a chroma and then because no matter what you do, Asantefo aye omwa dwen say once I wonya Asantini, once I wonya I can't need your obo jet, you can go to hell, they don't care. They better suffer in silence under their NPP. They better suffer in silence under their party than to come out and speak the truth. Ye Jimmy Abribia make a wasem name you. And listen to me carefully. Until we learn to appreciate the truth. Until we learn to speak the truth to power, until we learn to put away tribalism, put away propaganda, put away partisan politics, and begin to speak the truth as Ghana for no. Or my way, I keep telling you. Hey, Mr. Man, remember TV something is so ye here we so be na ye here she. Akufo Addo about Tampako or Jubilee House go and tell him your problem. They have deliberately collapsed GN Bank and other banks in Ghana, which were employing so many people. And you funny say, Senka Akufo Addo bankrupt mo dwe Ghana for ho. And I buy and I hu say GN Bank mpo ebia ne sika o use no emiti the level of a banker. What prevented you from cushioning the man? Because oye omanpania wadwen ye adwuma e also tena se say no GN Bank no capital now omo here to operate as a bank no enye enough now, so they are operating as a bank. They are employing over 3,000 people. And if we go ahead and collapse the bank, I mean, it's 3,000 people are going to be jobless. And already, so the level of unemployment, I know she. to come and add over 3,000 people to the League of Unemployed Graduates. It is hard here. Oye abanya unim nyansa. Edeba de nanka ewasa wo yenko say ukushin JN Bank. Anko say aban no krampo no wutimi ebo ne besia anase aban no wutimi krampo ni sika bi rem nanka aban eye shareholder in JN Bank. Sana be nanka JN Bank ebetimi agina without you having to collapse the bank because the bank already employs 3,000 and over people. Now, so esa na brony beye, esa jimie, esa tribalism, esa jimia Ghana for being more jiminti, and yet trimodin, greed and selfishness in tea. You went ahead and collapsed the bank. Today, you are jobless, and you are given the platform to come and sit on Captain Smart show and tell Ghanaians what you are going through as a jobless person. And here you come and sit there with your folly. Here you come and sit down with your stupidity. Say, Akufo Addo, onim hoshe, mint me blame Akufo Addo, me de bia me kase Akufo Addo, bank na egu ye no, onim hoshe. On my way. Hey, me who tribal, we are so hypocritical, check account for that in Ghana. I'm telling you the truth. I don't care how you feel. This is the painful truth. Me who tribal, we are so tribalistic. Me who a group of people are pet no crowd Ghana check account for that. Me who be that. Yeah, come pet no crowd. I asante for. Pet no crowd Ghana. I account for. I asante for. I achem for. I capim for. Mona mon can no crack because mona we are more tribal than any other tribe in Ghana. Tribalism wa ekoso Ghana nyano ne fapim ne foundation no Kumasi ne sie me na me kapechiremo. I'm telling you guys the painful truth. Tribalism wa ekoso Ghana no eduano ne fapim ne root no Kumasi ne sie. Ehọ na tribalism hyase ehọ so na ekọ awieye. Mo maye de no nya adwuma. Boga, eni sa man na obeta na wo suru unya ho hwe obebra chese. Because se mu ye nipa na se mo double party, mo do Akufo Addo more than your own progressor. You guys are about to fail. You guys are about to suffer. Message se mo share. Obaya no share, no like it, and keep your comments coming. Send me adwuma die no. Ebetin akonanim. Yeah. Any people, listen to me carefully. Any people who love tribalism, who love partisanship, who love their parties more than progress, more than growth, more than development, such people are bound to fail. Such people are bound to be jobless. Say why jobless now? Jim ye. Means me blame me Akufo Addo. Who Jim yenti kwasia mahama ka blame no. Mahama ka moti Ghana haka bem sopano abonechi he dinatem emu kase di mon ketua ka be dinatem ena mahama oye incompetent ena mahama de mo ahodo e kwaso Kumasi ena mahama de oboa o ye penasem mahama papa we ye de Ghana shane 1,000 years e kra boa ontimi nya hwe mahama de achia mahama dum sokin mahama e be Akufo Addo de you all quiet because we are tribal because we penocrat because we are hypocrites. I'm telling you the painful truth. Now, so you can never compare Akufo Addo to Mahama. I keep saying, Yefa NDC Simon Tonchen, Yefa MPP Simon Tonchen. Let us look at the personalities. About Memua, you can't compare Akufo Addo to Mahama. It's not possible. Because Enuma Mahama, Anya She Crampono, Bisiana Obo, Yehu Numa Kakra, or this Abisiana Akufo Addo Mreso, Bisia Kraka, or Mwabe, Montreme Numa, Akufo Addo, this Abisiana Organa, Montreme. And the IMF for Krabba, they are shocked. They are shocked. Almost say, Ghana, no. They saw the problem to be something small. Omba Ghana, any Ghana penny for betnasin. Oma who say, Ghana or how na ya nemun ano she. IMF is even running away from the country. IMF is even running from the country because the incompetence is too much. The sikadia is too much. The corruption is too much to the point IMF is even running away from this government. And you sit there and say you cannot blame Akufo Addo because you blame me why? You blame me why? If you are the president, everything revolves around you. Everything goes around and revolves around the presidency. So anything that happens in Ghana, Akufo Addo must be blamed because say a Ghana phone blame you there and a Ghana phone for say will say be on penny. Si form na Ghana for Musa and say the young man no yen sa share si form keke. If you know you are a leader and you don't want to be blamed for things are echo so on my room there, then just step down as a president. Ye here and not by force to be a president. One man cannot crack. And that tribalism now be die. Muntie. Oye Aibenia, sorry. Oye Ewenia. Ewe no enfidiu. Oye Asantinia. Asantinino enfidiu. Oye Fantinino enfidiu. Oya achimunino enfidiu to. Ema wajuma nye. Ghana say ya. Ye nani ye brenti mu huana. Ede kufaro tia kunyasua Ghana for Breno. Eni masantini. Brena mo bremi bisamu. Eni masantini. Eni ekwapim ni. Eni machimu ni. Eni ewe ni. Eni menkrai ni. Sisala ni. Nanumbe ni. Kokumba ni. Dagombe ni. Does it know any tribe? Hadana epinum mwachimisa. Tribe sem party sem munti men kano kre adey. Why can't you guys be bold enough to hit the nail on the head? Say Akufo Addo are failing, Akufo Addo and I'm the so and a GN Bank, Unibank, and the other banks, you know, are collapsing on Ghana and I'm Akufo Addo, so Akufo Addo is aware and he knows it. You cannot blame anybody. You cannot blame anybody. Akufo Addo is the only person to be blamed. You cannot blame anybody. Akufo Addo nesa ne bao miano and nesa ken uforiatano. Those are the people who we can blame. For enyoma yekoso Ghana no. For banks are collapsing no. For Ghana for enuma amunyanye no. For ahonchira abamoso no. For Kodana any ohawa haba Ghana for so no. We can only blame Akufo Addo, Baumia and Ken Oforiatta. These are the three guys we can blame in Ghana. Apart from Omo, we cannot blame Mahama. Because Mahama left power in 2016 or 2017, early January. And Akufo Addo had been in power since 7 January 2017. One cannot crack. Ogon farm my Esuu, I buy 8 me ekusin banks. Muntie me pa. Because I buy no or jene my for. I buy be a ojo my for who biano. Won't not say any ha Emma banks collapse just like that. Because these banks are playing a role. These banks are employing people. These banks are employing 3,000s and thousands of people. And we are buying our job my for home. We are buying our job Ghana for one. Won't not say any ha Emma bank be engukwa. Aha. Eti once Akufo Addo and the cancer Akufo Addo ne Baumia kind of Oforiatta atnase aya hama GN Bank, Unibank, any other banks eguno. Now say they have their own hidden agenda. And then I made sure we say the only person they feared was Paa Kwasi Nduom. Because now when him say Paa Kwasi Nduom no or a formidable third force. Osha papa no the track record enuma wa bie or ye one of the most respected businessmen in Ghana. Enuma wa bie the people that this guy employs. And then he are shattering the dreams. He are signing numa, he are signing BBA, eti ebesi dempo and na motivating Ghana for say obi kotina bro change sika. Homra Ghana to come and make an investment. Ebesi dai, you are collapsing your own people. You are collapsing your own banks, and these were local banks. These banks were not owned by foreigners. GN Bank was not owned by a foreigner. Unibank was not owned by a foreigner. So you deliberately collapse your own banks belonging to your own people. That is why we don't have too many billionaires in Ghana. But go to China, they have a lot of billionaires because they promote the Chinese business. They promote the Chinese investors. They promote the Chinese businessmen. But in Ghana, they will hunt you, they will collapse you. Especially when they realize that you are a threat to their governance. Especially when they have their own selfish interest. They'll witch hunt you, they'll collapse you, they'll bring you down, and they're happy to bring you down because bibini na jimunu eyesum. Bibini na jimun akwese ne kala. Bibini adrimboni we ni trim was sum. Where is the phone? OBC boss, you can connect me. I share. Sorry. Let me comment the number. If you want to call to, pass your comment, what you can do is to just call on this WhatsApp number. Let me write the number down there. My main show number no comments in ubetimi afa number no na wafre na wonso no ni awunimfa the collapse of giant banking will be and also wetimi actually wadwen because media nya minim say that is the information I've given you. A deliberate attempt on one kasa na asheda a collapse banks, you know. Because of their own because of the Achim Mafia squad. You can't Achim Mafia Samuntiasi, but it's real. Achim Mafia no, it's real. Let me pin the number here. Okay. This is the number. Number no ena muho screen no so no ti opese ofra. You can call on this WhatsApp number. Now what me actually wadri. What you see? Collapse banks are, providing a feeding over 3,000 people in the first place. And can move as a penny for no. And say you provide job for the people. And then nipa saying and I really gone. Nipa saying area UCC. Nipa saying na area sukua omunati fia omuni jume biedi. Na se obi. Etimi ebie ejuma. Wa etimi ebie bank. I employ Ghana for over 3,000. Enya dream bonne, any kwasiasem, any greed, any jimie, any semhunua. I don't see any reason why JN Bank should be collapsed. Because you first of all told him, say, their running capital doesn't meet the level of being called a bank. You increase the capital by 100%. And they went ahead and brought more money to qualify to still go on as a bank. It's say more time or more, na mu chiri or munti. You again went to increase the amount by another 100%. Sambrano na oye ho hwia enye ye. And now downgrade here to run as a savings and loans company. Or downgrade here so licensor and cause with the mano emani dini juma as a savings and loans company. No, you guys deny this man that license. Enya jimbone. Enya kwasiasem enya jimia aka me hu bi da me TV abakosem da. And today somebody will come and sit online and say you can't blame Akufo Addo. Sa Nana bank ni gu krampo no. Akufo Addo na onim on mine no. Jimmy. Asiafo mo so ni mo wi ana ebo mo no mo so ni mo wi enche bia me say e combat dem ama most of you run away from this country. Because my imagine said, no credit the amount can be done. Let me pick this call. Yeah, hello?
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir. We didn't want any baby free.
Hello?
Yes, sir. Me tell you, we didn't want any baby free.
Me didn't the bright Sandra make us a Ghana.
Yo.
Okay, me didn't the bright Sandra make us a Ghana.
Yo, you bright.
Yeah, there was a planning ejuma kasi awobo. Many public they say about this banking challenges and
online no yeah all that clear. Meaning say ubejina baby ya mama ya why. Online no say enya clear sir. Yeah.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Yeah. Are you okay? Yeah. Are you okay, Kasa?
Okay, this banking challenge, you know,
still
when it comes to banking, and I say finance, you know.
Yeah. I'm say so la no line no munya kra, so la no line no munya ti mesre jina baby na sa free bi mu why because the line no munya etiefo no ente ensem a wo kan yi fa cha me why jina baby na sa free bi mu line no munya kra, line no munya yeah aminia.
Yes sir.
Yeah,
yes sir, aminia.
O line no munya kra, o line no munya but say Kasa afedi ya.
Oh, okay, sorry. Oh, okay. Now, I'm like a banking challenges here. Nana go mobile ya. Omo. What's all the problem? Now feed you. Omo be create another problem.
Yeah.
liquidity challenges. Liquidity challenges, yeah, you be a global leader. 2008, we in history. So if you people are not, are not intellectualists, the crown on war, liquidity challenges should have go back. One importance of history is to correct the previous errors in the present. So, we are commenting on previously. And you know, as a country, a political party, more says S in economics. You people have
Minua, o network ninya. Yantehwe, why? O network ninya kura minua, yantehwe. Ebusunya, number no na eda hon why? O pese ofra, obetimi afresi so na so no. Watimi ache na dwen. Yeah, yenua ne na o pese o kira ne say problems are on by ya, omo kan say banks no enemu no a problem with liquidity, cash flow esikasem. Na sa sikasem no so no e na make say oye government tempo say odwen o mind for ho. Na say wabedi akonya na say wahu say banks no go through financial crisis. What you should have done was to help to cushion those banks and not to collapse them. And to collapse now a bear muno chire say they came with their own motive. They came with their own bad mind. They came with their own greed. They came with their own selfishness. And only other person can afford not you. And only other person can afford not here. Because I say I can't Ghana commercial banker, a bindia. And I'm a boy, I buy or shares you. It is a what ba. Now say, you know, certain companies are operating as banks. Now, so capital are here to be called a bank, you know. They don't meet up to those capitals. Government can even cushion them with money because if you allow them to collapse, over 3,000 people become jobless. Will be free. My way. Yeah, hello. Yes, sir. Yes, I would need one to free.
I from Obama because I'm free Saudi Arabia.
Obama from Saudi Arabia, you Obama yetio.
That's insulin at my dear at the mom or my Ghana and me chef freedom fighters in around the Freemind as I'm not no Okano say as anti-4 frankly speaking so me jai sa travelism can moyano na lanka na yakabo na ka fight mpanimfo ankebe boy but me nim the entire up in the 21st century, Nipada Suti Ghana air travelism. We knew for so many appreciate. Yes, that's the still, Diana any more. Na minim the entire up to date, still, you're ready. Idiot Chesa. Na so much as na say, come Mumina, ever so much in a Kenya, ya quantity and penny for set up profile na and Quebec boy and Judy. Mendocia, me come over in Swaba.
Medasi be brave, Medasi. What do you say? What I say, now banks are employ over 3,000 people. What in your collapsing in the name of cleaning up at the end? Clean up. Clean up about cleaning the end. What are you cleaning? Do you know what it takes to, grow a bank? Do you know what it takes to, come up with a bank? Me when you mean canon po. So obi part me sorry. A building, a financial institution, a do level way, Namugunu just because mostly only enough float, only enough capital, only enough liquidity, and young Kwasi and young Brody Bay and coming TB down. Meanwhile, you are there. It's already Obia school 10 years in it, Onia Juma yet. Obia UCC, were really gone 10 years in it, Onia Juma. And the GN Bank in Egu, you know. Over 3,000 people, no, Asabe joining queue, no, the long queue of unemployed citizens. Over 3,000 people, families collapsed because Bema Ejuma say ya African ye wano ye ni abrochire. Se Bema Ejuma say ya ebusuya gu emofra ebo asesa. Inisania papa betina sia na ne nim isua na osum. Just imagine onompo na waye bold enough ababonte. How many other Ghanaians are out there suffering in silence? Because now money jet bank here, Juma na eguo, omo eduane abomo, omo no aduane abomo. E komo demofrano, e komo de neyire, e komo de abusuano. Some of them were the breadwinners of the family. Esa na broni beye pesame nkuminya monwi obia ho biem modwe mo nkwa mo hunti Makola se GN Bank, Unibank, and other banks are hot doing now within the first year of Akufo Addo's administration. And you come and sit here and say, yeah, it's been blaming Akufo Addo, made them in pass, Nanado, or Nim Hoche, or Jim Ye, or Sony Waria and Ebono. Was so anyway, Riana Ebono, was anti Kakrabuna Yemfa, Yen Rapi up, was Seattle, or Sony Waria and Ebono, Jimmy for.
After me did Philip Ahinebasapia. Okay. Me free you are Kumasi. Now Captain Oha Tadi Shemia. Me ex-staff of
when free Kumasi will be free him for beam. Kumasi no be free. When free Kumasi and him for beam no be free. Kumasi no be free. Kumasi. Because Mona Akufo Addo Jimmy Krampua, you still stand up to defend him. Mona mon pedo crow Ghana ha. Kumasi no be free. Oh free by beam. Just a Kumasi. Oh free by beam Kumasi. Asia
GN savings. I want to make juma. Now MC nyina enim say due to certain things, you know, revoke your license. Revoke your license. Nah, you can say deposit taking institution act no. That's a 930. Oba ya can say section 17 8 year. Or catch say revoke license they should give you to a receivership. And the man receiver no see a friend no the man PWC Eric Nipa. Okay. Any the man no. Na ye di adene man so mo buy so no me ka say na rep ba ne friend no asuma
me kwa last part.
Ni my staff for no. Ye bra wo de kakra na oda ho no. Mo fa ya de me yen ka say mo ncheska. Yen ka say mo paguma mo fa mayen. Na fe de me kaka obi am say yes no. Dr. Indum ade abone no de aye. Mama papa yi adwuma no mo fa ma ne back. Mo kwa court no mo kwa ene mo ba papa yi wodwe nipa ho ene obi adwuma ma yesi enye se nipa etifie no eni ba etifie no mitima ka se papa no ni sister company se ho nyina no sa sister company Quatec ena ye kan say your property ena ye kan say rara rice no papa no adwuma ho nyina ni nyina egu because wo mu nyina aka
asia ena de rara rice ena de rara rice Emani negu papay or J Ghana for ho and a dear rara rice kwasiato Akufo Addo about ampa or buy and you must send what creative be some Mamujina Swa, Maya Moho NPP, Mudia die hard fans, Ghana Memuono, whether rain or shine, Ghana Memuono, whether rain or shine, yet, yes, say NPP and ye pay. Mamujina Swabosha maybe some say Akufo Addo buy 6 years in it, and ye be Newman or creative or Ghana. Rara rice, kwasia unya hoshe wo. E kombe di wa chense. Nobody should mind him kwasia. Oba bra chense wo. Kwasia to rara rice unya hoshe. Abu ebi.
GN Bank, and they think say sister company. So they've seized those monies instead of you to give the money to the man. So they'll bet you be a for from some of us here.
So they have seized all those money. Is not giving that money to the mine. Is not giving that money to the mine. Mine. Is not giving that money to the mine. Ujimye mine. Kwasia ni amuni muanie ujimye utikutu mai kwasia to yaneche asa bawa jimi kwasia mosibu nyansa da mosi jimie no be jimi mosuni mawia na ebo mono mosuni mawia na ebo mono se mai kwasia. Yeah, hello Minia.
Hello.
Yes sir. Yeah, me just now so
Uli boko na
Omunya ho hwe menua omba bra chensei o se yemfama mine no yemfama no mine kwasia mine na obeka unya ho hwe oba bra chensei wanim sa akatia kwasia
Messi menua the fall of Ghana we can gather everything, put it at the footsteps of Paa Kwasi Nduom. He's one of the hypocrite politicians I've never seen. He thought he was smart, but Nana Akufo has shown to him that he's smarter than him.
Nana Akufo has shown who? Nana Akufo has shown who? Paa Kwasi Nduom.
I shown Paa Kwasi Nduom that he's smarter than him.
I was sir. I was there.
Promoted the power. Oh, Mama Chomu. Abra abra Mahama promote Paa Kwasi Nduom many business booming here or campaigning against Mahama. No feed Nanado Kapapwe or Babuan or better so 10 and woman or Canaseno. Why am you focusing them? Central Region House of Chiefs. When now watch now what they say, we hero. You brought him into his nails by this Acham Sakawa mafias. Now, Central Region House of Chiefs, we don't know what they say, we create employment in Mankofo.
Yeah.
Then you pay the foot now, one fancy painful. Why you move for what I want? Yeah. Why should I mean you pay? The weekend for out here, open the company 30 years old to an expansion and that. I know. Paa Kwasi Nduom, see, Paa Kwasi Nduom, Yafanyano, me fall so pa, Yafanyano. Or you begin on my gun, or I can't put a gun with one on Druby. Omra, what would I no one say? You put a couple of shell. Now, Master Manus here. Medasi. Mon pano creating a year brave was a mine, Yavan mine, no man of mine, was young way. A combat do what you do. Indum Sabi, Yanni and Mobonti will be a man, and you want no Tito. There be a committee walker. Was you guys, you should pray for me. Momo Payama, Minasabaya, at you might be a cost because we didn't be a man because what one, a common, there is no saying do my primary school fees. But me, but if you 2 months. Aha, my father and cousin. It's what we say. Penin samuna okano Akufo Addo ekomuni no tie so ya tribalism wa Mahama ekomuni no Akufo Addo no ekomuni no Atamo sabusiafo ekomuni omo o Rollins sabusiafo ekomuni omo Elisamu tina Ghana ho na sabu jimi mu jimi na sabu koso mu tribalism wa omani say ya mo na komo dimo aha because Akufo Addo be bia ni ho ontimi ntua fees Akufo Addo ne be bia ni ho oye jobless Akufo Addo ofi Ghana ofi abrochire entono no oni haw Akufo Addo omere Mahama so di haw Mahama omere etimi no mienu aye bre no say antena say ama yadwe na anya adwuma na say ekoso tribalism me NPP ni me NDC ni me hwan ni me de say me de me ncheji madwen a omani say ya na anya bre what you say pa omani say ya na anya bre timo de montra na ya mine ya fa mine no ma no mine ucha sa ba wa kwasia What's the Jimmy or Ghana? Missika Cromon, Mufia de my Mumbas at the Bay. I didn't do my into Median wire. Mufani Juma Manomia Juma in Yabida. Yabi Yanyajuma. And Yandum Naibi, and Yamuna my baby, and Yandum Naibi. Mo Jim Yenti and a motobama way say, O Matna Bemu and say Ghana Mino. It's you do Munyashi, and Yamuna my baby because and Pennyfona was someone about Jimmy. And Pennyfona will say, Mona what Jimmy. Ebiane say upon ya ofa mu nachi obetena ha o say defende Nanado say me de senya bibia meka no Nanado megidi pa say onim ho hwe bank na yegu ye no Nanado minim say onim ho hwe ugim yenti na obre enya Nduom ugim yenti na obre asia munya ho hwe o kenya papa nyuma nyina gu ni nyina snipa na eye Indum, I have statistics here. I have my own research here. Indum, and you want to we were about 6,000. We were about 6,000. It is not easy. And to move up on you, Mamano. Move up on you, Mamano. Court to Assemble God. It's Captain Omuni Assemble. Minim the Assembly God was here. Assembly God. Adai Indumidian way. Modia was why baby grana. Mufo Nanado. Yes, me catch Nana me fra Nana Santini. Any chief imam. Any yakane Kwasi akwa. Asante here. Asante here. Oya finance minister. Chief imam oya finance minister. Kwasia oya president. Oh, Missy Mu Jimmy Amuna Mubreo. I can tell you people say, Mu Jimmy Amuna Mubre. Aguano, me friend Chief Imam, Kwasia, Unya Hoshe. Leave Chief Imam alone. The man is old. Let the man live in peace. Leave Chief Imam alone. Leave Asante out of this. Deal with Akufo Addo. Deal with Akufo Addo. Asia, Akufo Addo they will defend no. Akufo Addo they will defend no. Mahama kanebo je. Akufo Addo they will defend no. Unya ho hwe me se mo. Mo dia ya na mo bobo.
Mama boyana minim yentia ebesine. 21st century modern tribalism. My tribalism for more than 100 years. Munya shin free mu ebesine asantini hu se ni nuane agbeni. Ebesine ewe ni hu se ni nuane asantini. Ebesine enkrani hu se oni asantini ye pe munya kala kro munya moja kro muda suti Ghana ho ye tribalism. Unya hu hwe kwasiato. Oya fa de kasa kra bu mewie na ye wrap up. Kwasia oba no ahye. Uba no ashe why unya ho hwe is a mind
President Kofo any you can say empanifo o mai mo yesre o mo nkan bi nche nado why nana do minister nado o mu go man oni mo ho hwe dey be aso mi kan no mi yeso so oni mo ho hwe because atem kom go man kan oni
what you say empanifo nka bi nche nado na wasa president nado say nado minim say onim ho hwe hey what level of hypocrisy. Hey, na muankasa buye nipa. Seriously, muankasa buye nipa. The level of hypocrisy and folly among these people is unprecedented. Me hope you are see baby that this is Ghana. This is within the account society. The level of hypocrisy, the level of stupidity within the account society is unmatched. Unyabio baby most certain record. Jimmy Nanado minim say onim ho hwe. Mahama dianka nebo je Mahama kadi obedi na tem ene sopa nko be sopa no kenya agro ekufaro de onim ho hwe me say mo so ni mo wi na ebo mo no mo be bra chese me eka me ko na ka Ghana man no krabo no aye dia chese. Listen to me carefully. Me eka me nko na ka Ghana man no mu no especially within Kumasi Asante region aye dia chese. I want you guys to suffer. Yeah, I'm telling the truth. Me dey answer me family some BNC. Especially Kumasi, Asante region. I want you guys to suffer. Na se move free move fear ebia madwe be hya se ya adwuma. Wo ya Asantinia eno nche se Jimmy. Wo ya Asantinia eno nche se ema wadwe nya adwuma. Wo ya Asantinia eno nche se ya kwasia. Wo ya Asantinia eno nche se follow everything stupidly and blindly debi. Wo ya Asantinia wo so ye nipa mwadwe nya adwuma. We are Santinia, also no we nipa, mwajeno nya adwuma na sabi predecessor onya boa. Otumfa boa no. Otumfo say tunkofo, mo na boti Kumase e na pia, ozo ko so nana e na hwan e na Asante kotoko e na hwan na mu praise mo ho enti mo ne ye ene mo suban no e ma che praises na mo de ma mo ho no e ma mo nyimi. Me ho bia ka say meken wa ya Santiniti ne party abama yesi da che ne da me hu bi da otumfo fidi obia Asantini na wo ye ne fidi kwa broche kwa Asantefo a egu abroche bre mo ye ka Ghana omu a ompa akonto bebrebe krampo a anka ye mo Asantefo akanfo kwa broche America. They have the account society. They have the Ashanti society there in US. Mo na mutu kwanche obia because baby abu free no nye. Ye kasanso isan tribalism, esan jimie, and kwasi asemuti. You guys don't want to appreciate the truth. Mama nemfa na nunsi ne kwasi animu kwasi ya unya hwehwe obe brachin se wo obe brachin se mini. I'm telling you obe brachin se kwasi ya
nana do nim hwehwe wo yo batampa nana yesra wo huyamobo
nana do nim hwehwe wo yo batampa Oba tampado oti Jubilee House wo kwasi ampanye wo chese obi a oyiti afi ko Jubilee House ko ka won nsem nyina kire oba tampado na wontie wu kwasi a Jimmy fo nana do nim ho hwe oyo ba tampa woni be I mean se won ko Jubilee House krampo a woni ni fi oni ma ko ni ma ho ni fi okwan no ho akọ ni ma ko ka won nsem kire no kwasi a hypocrisy will destroy you. Hypocrisy will make you hungry. Hypocrisy will never make you progress. Tribalism will hinder your progress. For lack of knowledge. Asia. Say oya ba tampa.
Ujian bangas dian by staff. Homobo. Never into my mano. Yenti binya binya. Yes, no be. Na ya bra.
Amen ko reverend. Obo.
Me aka men ko kra na ka company sa e wa shatere na gugu kra. Me aka men ko. Naka company sa ewa Asante memu egugu ama Asante for what omo ama me say aka move free move fear most of you begin to wise up Tribalism unti mo bre. Tribalism unti she Kumasi na anwe ne se no tribalism unti hwe Kumasi. Mo sorana second city na hwa hwe Kumasi. Tribalism unti Kumasi doesn't befit the status of a second city. It doesn't befit because Kumasi a tiny, Kumasi a say na so tribalism unti. Me say Asantini pa be kan okre most of them. Say Asantini pa be kan okre de ene ka owu. And I say, Asantini ba jiatu mu say, NPP are buying a fairly dear, anka owu, Jimiena e binom e Jimmy nenye. Jimiena Asantifo binum e Jimina yeka ho asem nenye o. Jimiena akanfo binum e Jimina yeka ho asem nebinye. Say ono ba jiatu mpa say, Akufo Addo a fairly, oba jiatu mpa say, ne party a fairly dear, anka oboa. Obe bre, obe wu. Because you love your party more than yourselves. You love your party more than progress. You love your party more than development. You love your party more than enkaiko. You love your party more than enepa monsumubenya ama asante manso abekra behwe. Jimmy amwa Jimmy na ya etomre bia aribia ye ka ho asem ebi nie. So Giant Bank na ego no Akufo Addo, Baumia and Ken Oforiatta are to be blamed for the collapse of GN Bank. Obi bia ni hobiem. This NPP government, they are the ones who have deliberately collapsed the GN Bank. On Tiasia get away. A fact. Itimo kasa. Eya mon kan okre. Mahama mreso anka beka. Akufo Addo mreso so monka. Muye nyatum dodo. Muye nyatum dodo. Muye nyatum dodo. Asia se mine. Or say mine. Menkokoti as a mine. O chese yibawa. Menkokoti as a mine. Let me pick this last caller. Yeah, mini ame wakwaba. Mini autemenka. Mini autemenka. O network no ya na ya wo mini muntia.
Mini amete wonka pa.
Okay, kasa je say there yeah.
Mr. Ghana network dey work. Okay, mini the kaka me person me ka na ya fa isaba ni se mi ho.
Yeah.
His Excellency Nana Akufo key with regard to the liquidity. It's obvious to say a political.
Uni baby, utie me pa. Utie me, mini atie. Wasamona opeso kan do ho ye recording in just 2 minutes. Fasten Mrs. Yara been play why? Because network ninja. Why? Recording fast send Mrs. Sia. Okay. What do you say? Mon peno great na mo bre no. Ye ka no kra kire mu aya muntie. Ye ka no kra kire mu aya muntie. Enya wo kwa no ya santini o. Enya wo kwa no ya akani o. Masa tie. Enya wo kwa na wa santini. Ye o asantifo bi no mo ho a omo nim nyansa na so dodo na no. Omo ameki omo adwe se omo mpene ma ne nya adwuma. They hate knowledge. They hate facts. They love lies. They love propaganda more than the truth. Hey! Na enya samupa, enya samwa. Se kana ye nim se ye yi mahama pa firi ho akofa sa nipa wei abetena Ghana for so amenia anka ye ntena ba bia na ye tidara. O de mahama dum so krabo nanka eye beta anka ye ntena mu sa. Akufo Addo ba ye de kon. Say they almost say they are bringing back again tow boot. almost had the tow boot to Saba. Hey, what a confused government. Hey, may say in the history of Ghana, this is the most confused government. I'm telling you, in this history, in our history, in the Fourth Republic, this is the most confused government. So let me pick the last caller. Yeah, hello.
Hello, Freemind.
Yes, sir. Boko there. Now, because a friend.
Good evening. That to say.
Boko now to it.
Nyanko pardon, Miss Noya, because every UAE, right?
Dubai, yo, yeti, media.
But over there, there was a pane, you mapa Boboma, Ghana mine. And yes, I'm mine or mining na Edamasipan, and Mamma move Biunco for any. There's a more you to the sense where MP Nasa Oba. Constituency, not a one moment. I was a bull.
Yes. Yes.
Dina ebi mo start omo yes ade no ebi wo so amene patemo na aka. Now the question is say me pese me bisa mo me dey me shut down for school because me nim amemo no ana say me nim embre ni.
Yeah.
Sa adwa sa ko na wo ye MP na wakotena baby 7 months as 8 months no. Mpacho pese me bisa say still omo tua ne car na.
Omo tua ne car pa.
Me so ani sika omo tua ne car.
Omo tua ne car pa. Oja ketua.
Anti manti bia wode na katua egu na council.
Minia
still wakotena baby 8 months.
Sisi akrampo no information me saka ne say almost abe no minister kra. Almost abe no minister.
Hey. Freemind. Yes, mo kasa mayo, mo kasa.
Yeah, kasa pa minia.
Especially ya sante ko no so ejimi ko na me ya sante ni pa.
Me da say.
Ejimi fo ni bi na omo Kumasi na omo do mu nsia nyansa hu se aban we ya aban fun aban we ni nyansa aban we ni mamamu nti o be jai politics no o ma ke aban a o be to aba for development no ya sante fo ni bi o ma ejimi no o so mu nsia nyansa na teze me ya na me dwen bi mu kra me ntiase Freemind.
Me da say minia me da say bebre me da say fa Jimmy ne de eno ho adwuma na ye no ye ri Jimmy adru na so ye bi ahomode pa Jimmy ado de ni bi na so ye bi ahomode
She's a Freemind uba Dubai apa said ebi mo amampanyimpo bi mo de taxpayers money the develop mu kru na ye Ghana ho no panyimfo na Jimmy sa no ya na mo me dwene ho am just
serious
me o ha na me so
serious pa serious
me say apan pa o ba Dubai apa apan said the omuti ya apan pa hospitals ni apan unam o tse wo ko fa ka akra wo mre
yeah
o faka ko baby a o free Dubai ko Abu Dhabi a o mre no aso o take you bus car no ko fa ko bus na o na o kro no o nyere ho se insu to ekwan so aye tro ana se ekwan yi se e boko wa no aso akoduru baby a o ko na o there be Freemind yesterday mo nkasa maye na Ghana na anyesa e bebre too much
me da say ba yo thank you so much yo mamenfa next caller. Ya mini ami mo akwaba.
Yo mejo so Freemind. Nyami show baby.
Me da se nyami show so. Udini baby akasa free why. Sorry.
Yo ye frame ademu mi kasa efi Paris.
Yo Paris.
Ehun ya ekono. Papa Kwasi Nduom won. Fata no pa Papa Kwasi Nduom no. Dia atoro no. Eyema no pa bat. Yen no ya yedi eyewa yedi ni se victims no omo a enu se a problem na kan omo no enu na enu se me am gina se no enu na eye me ya simply because me anka sama dan fofo me nko form me am nim omo pa pepe eka sha no so enu na eye se eye Ghana for ya ba se eka Papa Kwasi Nduom no nko a na nka Freemind ko no kwa no fire no pa because no ono ekapre eye atames ni mama no ma Papa Kwasi Nduom eye Papa Kwasi Nduom nso no otumi campaign against mama ni atames
tribalism ya ye ka ho asem ya tribalism nti
tribalism no ye ka watem tribalism no eno na ha Ghana tribalism se na we sha so tribalism no in fact se we be campaign sa tribalism no sa akwode a denke ebe ye yende pa because sa tribalism no enu na ebobo Ghana fu nkrampo ewi nti no edwuma wudi ni de Nyankopon kwa na obese obotumi ehyaw na se eka ye nuanom asantifo ne ade ne dia enu ne de Nyankopon onsiso omo agen eye sa ne ebesi Ghana no se omo ade so omo adwira ne eba no echin in that year ye womi nti no my contribution no
me da se pa why you say tribalism na ye ka ho asem na ni o tribalism na ye ka ho asem na ni o Paa Kwasi Nduom say ye nua be me de ne audio abenti mo ma ye ntie no yeah ye ntie ye nua be me
Minia, so share sa banking sector liquidity here. Nanado Nana buy what buy ya. I feel the webu gunukra what sounds where they create another problems here. Say ye de ko dream written intellectual ye fence analytical critical scrutiny a political vindictiveness. What target particular banks be rate particular a saying political party callous into no also because they are behind a certain political parties what supported that political party no financially. Now I way and who say Star banks we know a local banks in the local bank be also in home a capital flight into no at the end of the year no what your account in area sikano a tai kroimu into no economy no will boom. You will experience economical buoyant. Therefore, not to let's look at the side of employment. One way you know women a Ghana for yengi employment and then tax net. You did the same government. What's there? You want every Ghanaian, almost every Ghanaian to be under the tax net. Now, any power you ever banks are who doing why you ready? How are you expecting everyone to be under the tax net? So your tax revenue records will reduce. January banking Nankasa as January Nankasano, it contributes massive to economic development. Abaying we one shares on your winning na we have the men. When the woman pregnant one shares on your winning na you people run and solve the liquidity challenges from your own interest. When common sense and dreaming you maybe yes and Ghana hankotin and the face liquidity challenges the last time we are seeing now you face global liquidity challenge global concession 2008 now USA phone USA Saturday na Barack Obama no when big banks no when him know or the first steps no rate intellectualism. He creates a space for intellectualism and on my expert food bemu and woku yi sika fi treasure bill and all the questions our banks anymore. We cushion money, we cushion capital into banks so that they can stand up onto their feet and run and develop the country and the economy. Sanity, your free BB, your first recapitalization and your first re-ownership, changing of ownership. You will BB to say your first loan or pumping of money into the various banks. When needed, you will be able to say acquisition and then ask for and only be na steps in the US if you use here. One bank's back when you work about when they were able to what? Stood up onto their feet and they are all working. They are not facing any liquidity challenges and as a problem. Everybody is working. What I say, you can get an accredited institution or more experts in banking. Now, one most because Munje Mufamkoto GM Bank, Munje Mufamkoto ABA Union Bank say, then you maintain the people, you maintain your tax, then you maintain the contribution of banks to your economic growth. Ghana, you lack a common sense.
Me that's me. Kwame Lobos say, is that a 2 minutes voice note? I know Kwame Lobos. Letitia Piachum say, Kwame Lobos, Masresa. Emmanuel Dakumpuko say, in spite of all the negativity, collapsing the banks brought less asked about why did it happen in the first place. Machechim why it happened. Jealousy, why? Witch hunting. And yashi, Muntias yesa. Tiabusia, Mamefa Musia ya why? Me say, tribalism efidu tribalism emojumanye tribalism ensidnan maw tribalism enfankwadrochire tribalism enyahwe maw tribalism ebejimiu tribalism ediahochebe brew tribalism ebema ekomwadew tribalism ebema waye jobless tribalism mudi achira. You always elect leaders like Akufo Addo who don't care about the people, who care only about their selfish interest. Omiami adwenum na ho sabi preduasa oya kania unye sabi onya aboa uye nipa nti mo maye maya dwenum na ho ye maya dwenu nya adwuma. Now let us listen to ideas. Enya asemu a We deliberately collapse our own businesses in favor of foreign businesses. We collapse our own banks in favor of foreign banks. Enye jimieni nkwasi asem a broni beya. Me who be daminte bi awakosemu da. Say our government deliberately collapse our own banks in favor of foreign banks. Bibini. I'm from here. Kwame Lobos also play the guy crying one more time. All right. We a special request, we a special request from Kwame Lobos. So let me give it to Kwame Lobos. Yentieno. Mame. Okay.
After me did Philip, I never sapia. You are Masi Kumasi. Now, Captain, we have if we are to me construction, people come in Yabinet. Me construction never say ya. Makoba, I just said you want Tanzania with Makobi because and yam Memajuma and Tima holding to me. Remember, Sissy. Abubu me, Mintimi, Captain, before man and God, me, Majana. Oh, Captain. I'm telling you the fact. Oh, Captain, American United States, Nanado, Huyamopo, no fear Sicaro, Emo for Yata, no for Yata, so for Madison, Addison, so for Ma, Yakan said, I keep on one shaker. Are they yet to fear? Are they? Because of my bed, you are my Captain Tommy Cash.
Bema kwasia wenim so pro wenim so pro kokote kwasia unye huri okashe okabeshe odan beshe oma beshe oire beshe wabushi afrokwa besa ahie goso kwasia until you learn to be reasonable ubi bia beshi wabrabo emu kwasiafo jimienti obambra obre nechi ogusu defend Akufo Addo say Akufo Addo nya hwe jimienti. That's yes, I make a shit or send a best shit or send a best shit. I tata track and I'm be can what a day tata track. What the other day tata track Kwasia a Benz a BMW Kwasia tata Unya Hoshi. Yes, I could find no tata. Yes, I could find no offer tata track be home. Kwasia kwase tata unye hwehwe wo utiseta
because me kaka kese scam nya nam de toy mati nam de toy
ene kaka kese no krabu unya no aka kwasia ene sa kaka kese no krabu no unya no aka o chese bawa kaka kese no krabu unya no aka koyibi kwasia kwa tikumaso na mu jimina ye kasa o se na Freemind no na o ye tribalism Freemind don pass the force kwasia mu tikumaso na mu jimina se ye kan na mo buafu ene kaka kese no krabu unya no aka. See ya next time.
Mini problem. Instead of you guys to also to create conducive atmosphere between mama boys, yet me create mama hono. And you see
why ain't created the amount? Why ain't created the amount? Nipa mu benya no. I'm gonna create a conducive environment. Amamono. It's an tribalism muntimi, you know. It's an tribalism munti abri you vote for the wrong people. Why ain't created the amount? Why not credit the amount? Kwasia soon. Oba brachin say, oh, and you know me.
Yeah, bread. Say, me no to obi me come madam for me. Who want to see a staff way? We need it me from James.
Also your next. Wadam for would ye also your next. Oh, what dear Edaman Sanko. International na moye juma. Nasa Akufo Addo adaromenti apamo. Nasa madam for Eddie a come any brewua. It means you are next. So start to write your will. Now we no cry minim unishi empo na what wrong will. Enti owo na wadamfo na ewu no you are the next person. See you next time when you are given the chance to go and vote. You vote wisely. Onfa party semo enkata weni enko jimi. See ya.
Senior only abe many ho ne mano ma 20 Ghana per for me switch one me I'm telling you this. Me to na me bakwendi say me madidi half you can say edana wo kan sembi say bi mubo 101 no say me mano me bano odi you can say cocoa with that bread and near
hey within the next 2 years now I can cocoa no crap nya no anom tie baby o mine kono within the next 2 years now can o man cocoa no cramp no omunya no omu anom kwasia kwa next time hey me say bo Me brache say me eka me kwanka ekom krapwa si Kumasi ekom wasi Ashanti region. You guys will suffer more than this because most of you want Jimmy with no remorse. No krana na make no okashe. Is it coconut bread, coconut crumble no bread? Massa, within 2 years na can coconut crumble no o mani nya no moanom. Jimienti, you guys will suffer. Jimienti, you guys will suffer. Yeah, Asante for. Yeah, why for your party and ye, it is a offer upon Che Crampono, Ebe Kruno, and PP Kalesa. We are going to vote for Aponcheno. Mosoni Maria de Bomono, a Moa. Siako Atata.
+1. What? And I'll send my cano, and you eat my staff for no. Ya brody e kakra na oda horo momfa ya dia me yanka mu ncheska yanka mu pagma momfa mayen na fe dia me kaka obi mu say yesre no
o kakra na wen o kakra na o ka ho asem na wen e ku faro di afro private jet o kakra na o ka ho asem na wen he de ni ne sene be ma ho bi kasia e Jimmy ko Jimmy kasia. Next time we see a nyansa mo munye ho hwe.
Dr. Indum ade abone no ode aye. Mama papa yi adwuma no mo fama ne back. Mo kwa court no mo kwa ene mo ba papa yi wodwe ni pa ho ene obi adwuma ma yesi enye. Se ni ba etifie no mitima ka se papa no ni sister company se ho nyina no. Sa sister company kwa tech ena ya kan say your property ena ya kan say rara rice na papa no adwuma ho nyina.
Agra ne kumino and a ra rice. Kwasia. Agra ne kumino or say ra rice. Kwasia. Moka se me na moya me. Mami iwe grandfather bu na mo hwe mani mu yi. Hwe mani mu. Moka se me na moya me wo. Moka se bo Freemind na moya me. Moka se me na moya me wo. Ra rice and no crap no. Unya bi no adi because most of you mon kwasiafo. Ye bie mu adwemu a na poposa bohwe a. Me say Monsieur Nyansa no munyai partisan nsam no munyai tribalism no to na mfidi mo Asante man say e come de mu na e come na e de Ghana for enim tribe bia o enim party a free mu e come de mu a e come de wo enti mu mama dwe no nya adwuma e kasa mo se ye ye mo ra rice unya tata mine kasia momo mutie
ni nyina egu because omunyina account no GN bank and they think say sister company so they've seized those monies instead of you to give the money to the man so the obet may be a for program some of us nya bia indum sabe yani ene mobonti no bia man nya wono no titio the be a committee groka was you guys you should pray for me momo pay ma me na sebe ya adwuma betimi akoso because munti na bia man because what one e come ne no. There is no saying do my primary school fees. But me but if you 2 months.
Na points no one no. It won't say tribalism one more no. There is no way a Akufo Addo ne ba ye be pam no fees because ne ba bia krampo ni ho a okosuku. There is no way a Akufo Addo grandchild bia no ye be pam no for school fees. Mahama ba bia ni ho. Kofuo ba bia ni ho. Rollins ne ma bia ni ho. Enti me say o man no ya dia ya ne ebre o ton ya ne ebre hey me I keep saying say senka broni mpo ebedi Ghana so ama Ghana nso abese Malaysia ama Ghana for enya abrabo a esefata menka meto abama broni. Listen to me carefully. Me all I want is a good life. I don't care where that good life will come from. I need a good life. Enti mesenka abrofumpo bedi Ghana so. Ama Ghana so abese Malaysia, South Africa, menka mepene. Kame toba broni. And so wo yanko ko bibini. Wo yanko ko blackie. It's an tribalism muti. Even somebody of your color. You discriminate against the person because of tribalism. Jimienti. And over time I say ra rice. Rice. Uti rice. Kasi awa no sa aponchi next time.
Ade ma mumba si ade baye. Ade na induma ye. Indum di anwa ye. Mumfa ni juma ma no mi adwuma ma yenya bi je. Yenya bi ye tifie, yenya adwuma. Yenya papa nyuma nyina gu. Ni nyina suni pa na ye. I have statistics here. I have my own research. I'm here. We were about 6,000. We were about 6,000. It is not easy. And to move up upon you, Mamano. Court and assembly of God. It's Captain Omunia Semino. Minim the assembly of God. Assembly of God. Adai Indumidian way. Modia was why baby grana. Mufo Nanado. Yes, Mikaja Nana Mifra Nana Santini. Any chief imam. Any you can say President Kufo. Any you can say and 24 Maimu. Yes, there are Omon can be Nado. Why Nana Minister Nanado Omugo man only more way. There be a swami canono. Me a shows one more way because I don't come good man canoni ha. Nana do the more way or batampa. Nana yes now. Who you mobile?
Wow, Jimmy. Wow, Jimmy, as at the 4 minutes, Jimmy. Upon brown bread in nature, defending my hammer. Me say, sorry. Oh, defending Akufo Addo. Just say, Odo Akufo Addo chair on one home. Odo Akufo Addo chair ma. Odo Akufo Addo chair ni yere. Odo Akufo Addo chair na busia. Odo Akufo Addo chair ejuma obenya ye. Na wanya sika bi dia hwe ne yere ne ma ne busuafo. Mo ya na ye ka se ebinu mu agimi amo se ye tribalism. Menya tribalism. Twene no ho aye mo nchen. Some of you want Jimmy too much. Upon brow brain net you. Upon Tataka na ekono. Ne ka she rara isa eko nechi no. Oti ho e defend Akufo Addo say Akufo Addo ye ba tampa. Hey, mo asante fo. Mami famusi ya. Letitia Piachum or say AJ he's suffering but still defending Kwasi Asem. Bibini adwene no. Nana crowd say Nanado don't care about him. Thank you so much. John Prince will say why he forget JM name. All right. Citizen Kwame will say Ghanaians deserve good life, but our tribal politics and differences make it hard to develop or build good local businesses in Ghana. Thank you so much for this comment. It's the fact. Yeah. And why be Berikisu Kwadi will say Kwame Lobo still Freemind to end the video. All right, I'm ending the video. Bright Sandra will say Freemind, forgive him small. Okay, where Jimmy do Dominia? Where Jimmy do? Where Jimmy? Jimmy, yeah, Charlie. Okay, with their channel. All right. See, okay, thank you so much for me. That means I was saying one to me comment here. That was saying one more share. Me that was saying unya en share. Mesre, Mr. Bebre, more than a share. Na like it. Said that we are Jimmy Dino. Wait to Canadian. Boss man, yeah, Canadian. So I say I wish Akufo Addo staffs Ghanaians to all turn to madness. Yeah, that is my wish. Senka a common nigga for, especially Asante region. A common siho, a common demo. Next time, move free, move fear. Maybe some of you will learn to be wise. Sweet now. You do a lot. Thank you so much, sweet now. Me that's be brave sister. Me that's say. AJ calling was a Freemind. Yeah, me amini. Me that's be brave. Tebushia. Mama famusi ya. Sanya muna muni no me di the chairman. Freemind. Me that muna wasi. Oko YouTube Freemind family. Your website don't see www.freemindfamily.org. Oko TikTok Freemind family. Baby abeko biano. Twitter, Instagram Freemind family. Me that muna wasi. Bye bye.